Tell Me It's Real by T.J. Klune. Male romance in a contemporary setting, and a very fun read. Paul Austen and Vince Taylor are the main characters, and their differences are quite interesting. It's told in the first person from Paul's point of view, and Paul is like 30 years old and overweight, and he just feels very plain. He's like your average Joe kind of guy, and that's established quite quickly. And he has some flaws about him, like his intense lack of confidence in terms of like what he's capable of, because he sees all these beautiful people and he has a thing for hotties and jocks, but they won't look at him because he's chubby and plain. Like, he feels incredibly plain. And then he meets Vince, and Vince is this astonishingly gorgeous guy with the body of an athlete and the looks of a model, and he is obsessed with Paul. He pursues Paul relentlessly, and it's quite interesting. And the blurb says that Vince is stupid, but he's not really. He's not stupid. I don't think that's the right term, but it just makes the character sound, I guess, unique. But Vince is kind of just ignorant about some things that most people would not be ignorant about, and so I guess that makes him stupid. I don't know. But I liked Vince, and I liked Paul. Paul really struggled with his physical appearance and his self-worth. That was a big problem with him, and it held him back in many regards, especially throughout the entire book. This was an obstacle for him to overcome. He had a wonderful friend named Sandy, who was a drag queen performer, who was pretty fun, but their conversations between Sandy and Paul, their conversations got very repetitive, and I started to get a little bored in some of their conversations. But other than that, I really like seeing very strong friendships, because I don't have any, and so it's nice to see, and I really like seeing things like that. It just makes me feel better. This was a fun read, guys. This was an absolutely just so enjoyable. I smiled, and like the first 30 pages, I laughed so much that I started to worry myself. I was like, am I going to be able to finish this book, because I'm laughing too much? But I did, and I'd definitely give it a good 9 or 10 out of 10. This was so much fun, and I think that if you read this, you would love it, and you would have a big cheesy smile on your face like I did when I was reading it. And it was cute. There was some drama involved, some tragedy, but it wasn't so massive a part of the story that it really took away from the humor of the book, which was, I think, was the main goal: humor and smiles and a good time and a fun story with a falling in love. And so I think that was like 2 thumbs up for T.J. Klune. Kudos to you for doing that. That's good. It was really good. So I won't say much more, but this was really good. I definitely recommend it. Tell Me It's Real by T.J. Klune. Definitely 9 or 10 out of 10. So much fun.